is great. I've never seen the movies. Wow. No. I have HBO. I'm pretty sure it's on that. I love this fucking sword so much. My food is almost done, so I need to find a safe spot to make all this shit safe. Right here looks to be a good spot. Oh no. Okay, I'm gonna go and get my food.
Eggs.
Eggs. Eggs. Eggs. Eggs. White chicken chili? Ooh, that sounds good. Actually. Does sound good. Fucking love chili. You know what else I love? Cheaper food. Let's learn about why food is so expensive.
Milk, bread, ground beef, butter. Prices at the grocery store are going up, especially for people who spend a large amount of their income on food. So a little price shock can have huge effects. Grocery prices that usually go up 1 or 2% a year have started jumping to more like 13% a year.
Prices are going up yet again.
Sticker shock on store shelves.
You probably don't need to be reminded.
Now, of course, everyone's blaming COVID and broader inflation, and while those are a part of the explanation, there's actually something bigger going on here. I mean, check this out. Food companies are bringing in record profits. CEOs of those companies are making way more just in the last few years, and shareholders are getting huge payouts. So, what
Sausage
is going
biscuit,
on?
black olives, and
That
hash
is a
browns.
question I have had for a long time, and we're sitting here in the kitchen, which is also our studio, and I thought, you know, gotta use it sometime, so why not on the video about food? Today we're gonna understand our food system, the vast, complicated, kind of magical food system that provides a lot of us with our nourishment, bringing food from all around the world to our grocery store shelves. And then we're gonna look at the corporations behind this system. I wanna understand what their incentives are, what their power is, and what they have to do, if anything, with the rising prices. I also wanna understand why they're making so much money right now. And ultimately, I want to answer what and who is behind this massive increase in grocery store prices. About 8,000 years ago, in what today is Syria and Iraq, you could find humans doing something that was pretty unique for the time. They're growing food, and in fact more food than they actually needed, and then started trading it with other people who had more than they needed. Now this was new. If there was one group who lived near a salt mine and another group who grew wheat, they would both make a surplus, they would swap their goods, and both would be better off. A super basic idea that changed everything. Humans started doing this at a more and more massive scale, crossing seas and deserts, building empires to move goods, to share tools, to spread ideas. And the collective human focus became, how do we do this better, bigger? We invented technology to improve it. We fought wars over it. We created money and companies and laws, entire systems just to trade more stuff with more people. Trade was changing the world. And a lot of the history of our world is the history of trade. It's what spread ideas and technology and flavors around the globe. Arabic math and Chinese inventions, tomatoes arriving to Italy, chilies arriving to Asia, corn to Africa. Coffee arrives to Europe in like the 1500s and blows everyone's minds, contributes to a whole revolution in thinking. Good coffee, guys. But despite all of this global trade and improvement in connecting the world and bringing flavors everywhere, food still remained quite expensive. You still had to work really hard just to feed yourself and your family. Agriculture and food preparation required immense physical labor, involving entire households in the effort to produce sufficient calories to survive. Like, we have data from the late 1700s that shows that people in Britain spent 75% of their income just feeding themselves. Around the same time in France, they were spending about 70% of their income on bread alone. Oh my god. Is there anything better than just white bread? Okay, but soon that started changing, and fast. Let's graph it. Look what happens by the year 1900. A household is spending more like 42% of their income on food. Then in the 30s, it goes down to 34%. Just keeps falling. After World War II, something really dramatic changes in the global economy. The US and its allies built a global economic system meant to connect the globe. Maybe if everyone's economy was connected, it would all be benefiting too much to fight each other, was kind of the thinking. And America wanted to set the rules for everyone, and they successfully did. And with this new system comes a whole new level of efficiency and connection, like these magical boxes that can go seamlessly from ships to trains to trucks, drastically cutting costs and loading time. The world standardized around everything from railroad sizes, pallet sizes, paper sizes, barcodes, shoe sizes, screw sizes. It's invisible stuff. This isn't sexy, but it's important. It's transformative. The whole idea being that if everyone's using the same system, everything, everywhere becomes more efficient. efficient. Trade gets better. Now a tractor part made in South Korea snaps in nicely to a tractor in Kansas. And then there was the US dollar that everyone could use as the global currency, along with international agreements that laid the rules for modern trade. Suddenly, it's like the 1950s and the whole world is being stitched together in ways our ancient grain trading ancestors could have never imagined. And this is why today, almost everything you touch has gone to more countries than you have, because it traverses a huge network of the global economy. We call it the supply chain. Like, look at an iPhone, albeit kind of cracked. This iPhone traveled to 43 countries before it ended up in my hands. Okay, but food isn't an iPhone. Food is squishy and perishable and needs to kind of be refrigerated. It doesn't go through the same, like, advanced global supply chain that other stuff does, right? Wrong.
Yes, it does.
This is a beautiful tomato that was grown here in my local area that I bought at a farmer's market. Full disclosure, did not buy this. My producer bought it and I am holding it now, and I will probably eat it with this bread and this coffee after I'm done shooting this video. Anyway, this costs $6. Okay, this is a $6 tomato. Take it in.
Looks about right.
Tomato. Wow, shoots really nicely. 5 miles from my house. Okay, then we've got these tomatoes. They don't look that much different, a little more uniform. These are tomatoes that came from the global economy. They're all basically the exact same size. These have come to me from very far away, not in this country. We actually do grow a lot of tomatoes here in the United States, over in California, but most of our tomatoes are grown in Mexico. 4 billion pounds a year come into the US. So here we are in northern Mexico, here in these endless, fertile fields. I've actually spent a lot of time in this region, not as a journalist, but as a Mormon missionary, riding in pickup trucks through fields that grow food destined for US grocery stores.
El puente.
Anyway, let's not look at my bad Spanish. Let's talk about the journey of a tomato. They're often picked while they are still green. They're not ripe yet. Often picked by hand and then loaded into trucks. A tomato like this will often go into a sealed room where they are gassed with ethylene to ripen them. Ethylene is just a naturally occurring hormone that helps ripen these guys. And they want them to all ripen at the same time, right as they get to the grocery store. But we have a long way to go before we get to the grocery store. So they're pumped with this gas. And then if they're going into cans, which a lot of tomatoes do, they go through this industrial factory wizardry. But for the ones that are gonna end up like this, fresh, they are on a truck headed north. They end up in a nearby city, probably the capital, Culiacan, in this big facility where they are sorted, chilled, and then put on big pallets. They get back onto a truck, which, by the way, all of these trucks are refrigerated. That's a big logistical challenge to make sure these things don't get too hot or cold. And now the truck is heading north. It gets to the US-Mexico border. Look, this is where people go back and forth between the two countries, but over here is a special border crossing just for trucks. Our tomatoes are in one of these. It clears customs, and then it probably ends up at one of these transfer stations where the trailer might be transferred onto another truck to an American driver who will take it from there. The tomatoes are now in the United States. Once in the US, they might be re-ripened and repackaged, then they eventually take a long-haul trip on America's freeways, ending up at a distribution center like this one in Illinois. Here, tucked into the endless expanse of farmland, is this massive building surrounded by cargo trucks. The tomatoes are unloaded, they're scanned for inventory, they're repackaged, and then they're back on the road, headed towards the grocery store. And I promise I'm getting close here. Okay, we've arrived at the grocery store. This whole journey was 9 days, about 1,000 kilometers or 620 miles, and the tomatoes are finally stacked in the vegetable aisle, ready for you to buy a pound for $2, bring them home, chop them up, and throw them into a sauce. Bon appetit. That was crazy, right? Like that whole journey, like your tomatoes came all the way from a farm in Mexico and they somehow made it to the grocery store without being smashed or like going bad and are somehow significantly cheaper than this? How does that work? Like, how does that make any sense? And it's not just tomatoes. Avocados are picked by hand in southern Mexico, sorted, chilled, trucked, and displayed in the northeast of the United States in the dead of winter for like $3. Most of our vegetables in the United States come from other countries, like 60%. And of course, you can imagine that it gets more complicated with animal products, eggs, milk, meat. But this is your food system, our food system. The majority of us participate in this food system.
Wait, pause. I'm about to get into the part where I say why the food is more expensive and these journeys
journeys are really important, but I wouldn't be able to make these videos without sponsors, and so I need to take a moment to thank today's sponsor, who is Incogni. I'm a big fan of Incogni because it has changed my world as it pertains to junk mail and robocalls and annoying texts and privacy. It turns out that in the same way that there's a big invisible market for tomato shipping, there's also an invisible market for your data, your name, your birthday, what you do online, what you buy, where you live. This is valuable stuff, and it is quietly traded in the background without you really knowing about it. You've agreed to it by clicking these boxes, and now legally these data brokers have your information and they can sell it as a commodity to insurance companies, people search sites, marketers. But in the same way that they legally can do this, you legally can ask them to not do it. But it's hard and cumbersome and annoying, which is where Incogni comes in. Here's how it worked for me. I signed up for Incogni. I gave them permission to go request that I be taken off these lists. Incogni does request that you be taken off lists. It's a way to reclaim your privacy if you're into that stuff, if you don't like your data being bought and sold without your explicit knowledge or permission. Incogni might be a good fit for you. I'm also just grateful that Incogni comes back to sponsor our videos and support our journalism. We wouldn't be able to make these videos without them. Okay, let's dive back into the supply chain, the tomato journey, and the answer to this very important question. So why is food suddenly way more expensive? Well, there are two answers to that question that we're about to get to. The first one will make a lot of intuitive sense because we just traced the journey of a tomato. The second one will boil your blood. Answer number one, something happens along the way. Like, let's go back to this map, and you see that in this journey, your tomatoes passed through farmers and packagers and cold storage and drivers and customs brokers, international trade treaties, warehouses, wholesalers, grocery stores. If any part of this system breaks or becomes more expensive, or if there's a power outage or a storm or a frost or a drought or gas prices spike, workers go on strike, there's a new tariff, that can make any one of these steps more expensive. And it is you, the final customer, who will pay that price. We call this a supply chain shock or shortage. And it's kind of ironic that the system that makes food more accessible and cheaper is also the same system that makes our prices fragile. So yeah, that's answer number one, supply chain shocks. And over the last 4 years, I mean, you know, there's kind of been a lot. There was obviously COVID, but that was just the beginning of a domino effect. There was a drought in the Mediterranean, so olive oil prices went up.
The climate-related issues have screwed up fresh produce writ large. There are both climate stuff that affects how much you can grow, but also sometimes climate then interacts with like disease outbreaks.
A freeze in Texas wiped out a bunch of citrus.
These farmers are experiencing some of the worst conditions ever because of the drought. The ground is just not fit for grazing, and like many others, the rancher here has had to cull his herd because it's more economical than feeding them.
Russia's invasion of Ukraine messed with a lot of industries.
The war in Ukraine spiked wheat prices there for a little bit and also spiked fertilizer prices. And the issue is Russia controls one type of fertilizer, but not two others. And so it meant farmers had to like retool all of their systems to switch to the other fertilizer. And then there was a run on those two fertilizers. Oh, palm oil got really screwed up there for a while because Indonesia decided to temporarily ban exports.
I mean, it's not really being rude to ask the guy to be punctual.
Also kind of in the wake of
I can't stand that shit. My mom does that shit.
Were up.
A hurricane in Florida messes with orange groves. The Houthi rebels in Yemen are firing rockets at these merchant ships that are the lifeblood of the global economy.
Canada, the largest producer of canola oil, had a big drought, and so that dropped. Meat processing during the pandemic, there were massive outbreaks.
That shit drives me crazy.
And so they had slowed down a lot of line speeds because there were fewer workers, and so just like less meat was getting slaughtered and packaged.
And then, of course, there were shortages in random things like packaging and trucking and cold storage and shipping containers.
During COVID, production of aluminum cans was lower because factories were closed, but then trade wars over aluminum has affected cans. And so for a while, soda was being affected and beer were being affected.
Each shock to the system triggers a reverberation through the rest of the system, which makes
being on time is really not that hard.
Predictable. The price goes up, and eventually the price of your final product, the thing you see on the grocery aisle, has gone up. Okay, so no one's disputing that supply chain shocks are a major reason why prices have gone up. But this isn't actually the full explanation. There's something bigger going on here, and that gets to my second answer to the question of why grocery prices are more expensive. I'll just say it up front here, which is we've all been kind of tricked. And there are people making a lot of money off of us being tricked about prices.
Basically in COVID, I think there was kind of a reckoning of customers were pretty understanding when companies said, hey, you're going through hard times and so are we. Like our costs are going up. There was kind of this reset. The American consumer has gotten so used to having a really cheap thing delivered to their door
Fair
in
enough.
like 2 hours, right? Like in Econ 101, they teach you about a supply and a demand curve, right? And as you increase prices, the number of units you sell goes down. And what you're trying to do is like maximize those two things of like, I can sell as many products as I can make for as much as this. And like, that's, you know, the price
The
that you set.
invisible hint. Yeah.
Cheers,
Right,
y'all.
yes. And so if you increase prices, you expect intuitively to sell a little bit less. Now you can like jigger it enough that like the total is a little bit higher. But what companies realized is they could inch prices up and see no or very little reduction in consumer demand. And so they kept doing it.
This will be clear very soon because there's a lot of examples of this. But
Yeah,
the best
no
one
shit.
that is on my mind is eggs.
The egg price is out of control.
Eggs are insanely expensive right now. Maybe by the time you're watching this, they will have gone down a little bit, but over the last like 3-4 years, egg prices have gone crazy. And what's the explanation that we're all hearing? Yes, the bird flu, culling millions of hens.
Bird flu.
Bird flu.
Bird flu. Already, more than 90 million birds have been killed since the outbreak started.
I mean, if you are an egg producer and suddenly there's an outbreak of bird flu in all of your farms, like that's a huge deal. That'd be like really terrible, right? For your business. You're like, man, our product is being killed by a flu. And wait a minute. US's biggest egg producers' profits triple as prices soar. Wait, triple? Profits? For the
Damn.
biggest egg producer. Oh, and if you look at the biggest egg producer's stock price, you see this. Right around the time when the avian flu is happening, their stock price is going nuts. Time to get out their annual report. Annual report for CalMaine Foods, Inc. They're a privately traded company. They must disclose all of their...
I don't really want to comment on that, Julia, because I don't know. So I'm just going to say I have no idea.
financials, which means we can get a little more insight as to how they fared during this time when there is a crisis in our egg economy.
But it does not and will not surprise me if what he's about to say is there isn't really a shortage. They're just increasing the price anyway. Especially now. Like, it just would not surprise me. Not even a little bit.
More than double the price for a dozen of eggs. This is 2023, and it looks like its shareholders got paid $250 million in profits. Okay. It's right in the middle of the bird flu crisis. You wouldn't think that they would be profiting that much, but is that a lot? $250 million? Maybe that's not that much. Let's graph the dividends, the profits paid out to shareholders. Whoa, okay. Well, 2023 was a great year for the largest egg producer in the United States, despite like all of this avian flu. So in 2023, they paid $250 million. The year before, they paid $6 million. So they had a 40 times increase in the profits they paid out to their shareholders, right in the heart of when all of us were going to restaurants and seeing these signs. We're raising prices on eggs because there's a bird flu, so we have to pay more. But the company making the eggs is profiting a lot more money. It's not just revenue. It's not like they're making more money and their costs have increased a bunch, so they are profiting. They are making way more money after all of their costs, and we're all paying more. Oh, and this year, 2025, their profits are up 342% in Q2 of this year. I mean, just to mic drop, like drive this home, let's put these two graphs next to each other. This one is the price for a dozen eggs. It's gone up a ton because of bird flu. And this one is profits for shareholder of CalMaine Foods going up at the same time. So these graphs tell a story of a company who was able to raise prices more than what they needed to cover their costs.
Love his hair.
And they were somehow able to do that. Can we just look at the supply of eggs in the United States just real quick? this graph. There's the price. Price goes up here, right? Now let's draw on the number of eggs produced in the United States during this time. Here's the outbreak of the avian flu, early 2023. Now I'm going to draw on the number of eggs produced.
It's gonna like triple.
If
I
were
guarantee
guessing,
it.
I hadn't seen this chart before, I would imagine
It's gonna like triple.
Like this, like eggs, eggs, eggs. Flu happens, production of eggs.
No, I swear to God, it's gonna triple.
Supply, prices have to go up, and that's why prices went up. Now let's.
No, it's gonna do the exact opposite. It's gonna triple.
Boom. Kind of barely dips. Yes,
okay,
avian flu
I
was a real
wrong.
thing. I'm not like drawing some like conspiracy theory here that like this is not real, but like this crisis was as much about storytelling as it was about supply and demand. We all accepted way higher prices because of these signs, because of all of this news. And in fact, thanks to COVID, we were kind of used to hearing about supply chains and paying higher prices and waiting longer because of something that's out of our control. This is the driver of inflation, right? But what this story tells is that there's a company that, by the way,
somewhere, y'all. Cheers.
25% of the market. They're a huge player, the largest player by far in the egg economy, that has the ability to raise prices even when they don't need to increase costs. And that company, by the way, if you chart how many eggs they were making, during the crisis, they were actually making more eggs and just selling them at a way higher price. So of course their profits tripled. Of course their shareholders made off with huge dividends. You can read a lot more about this in a couple really good reports that were very helpful for our reporting, one of which concludes that corporations have used this outbreak, the avian flu, as a smokescreen for raising prices.
No shit!
Necessary to cover any rising costs. This is the kind of stuff that happens when one company owns a huge portion of an industry. They just have a ton of control and they're able to manipulate the market. That is supposed to be a competitive space where all the firms compete for customers by lowering their prices as much as they possibly can. But our modern food system has become more and more consolidated. 4 firms handle 85% of all beef processing in the US. 3 companies control 78% of all pasta. 2 firms own 70% of the canned tuna industry. 1 company dominates seed genetics. 70% of all grocery stores flow through just 4 chains. This level of consolidation means that companies don't compete on prices, they match prices. And when there is a crisis, they're able to take advantage of that to help spread the narrative and signal to the rest of us that prices have gone up because of this crisis, when really they're just padding their bottom line. There's a bunch of lawsuits happening right now because of this. McDonald's is suing meat companies for colluding to keep prices high. Frozen potatoes for your French fries, also very consolidated. Also some like price manipulation allegations there. A big turkey producer is in the middle of a price fixing scandal. They've had to pay out settlements. $32 million here, $4 million there. I mean, this is kind of a cost of doing business when you are a big industrial food producer and you use your power to cash in. So we've been told a story that these crises, COVID and supply chain shocks, are at the root of inflation, of prices going up. But there's now pretty compelling evidence that corporate profits, their ability to take advantage of these crises to raise prices above where they need to be, is a major driver of inflation. Meaning we're paying more money and we're making these companies way richer. Corporate profits are at an all-time high despite some volatility in the economy. Last year, margins reached over 16%, which is the highest on record since 1950. And it's not just in food, it's across all sectors.
The CFO of Hershey in 2023 said on an earnings call to the company shareholders, quote, "Pricing and productivity gains more than offset inflation and higher manufacturing and overhead costs." In non-Wall Street speak, that says, we increased our prices well above what our increased costs were. Like our costs for sugar, cocoa, etc. have gone up, but we have been able to not only pass all of those costs on to consumers, but then some, increasing our profit margins. Hershey's wasn't the only company to say this. Virtually like the vast majority of S&P 500 companies said this. Frito-Lay and PepsiCo, for example, did the same thing where they said, we've been able to rapidly increase kind of our pricing actions is what they call them, which just means increasing prices.
So profits are soaring while a family of 4 who's surviving on a thrifty food plan is seeing their costs for food increase by 30% or more over the last few years. More and more turning to government programs. And so now our taxpayer dollars are going to help inflated prices to make shareholders rich. It's not a good setup. It's not a good set of incentives. It's not a free market. This isn't good. And yet, luckily, there is some hope here. The Department of Justice is already investigating this egg price fixing allegation. Cal-Maine
I'm sure they
has
are.
already been accused of doing this in previous disease outbreaks.
Now, the largest supplier of eggs in the U.S. now under federal investigation related to sky-high prices that consumers saw for several months.
But what really needs to happen is a breaking up of these food companies that have so much power in the market.
Looking at
Food
you,
isn't
Nestle!
like other things. It's not like vacations and cars and things that are discretionary. It is our basic survival. We have antitrust laws. We have other laws that protect small businesses. And this current crisis is rejuvenating a discourse around seeing what the government can do to actually make prices more affordable to everyday Americans. There's also a necessary reckoning with how reliant we are on these far-flung supply chains. COVID really started this, and you're starting to see more and more stuff come regional and local. Mexico is experimenting with the government coming in and putting a price control for a basic basket of food, using their power to negotiate with food corporations to keep prices affordable for the basics.
One place that grocery prices really didn't increase all that much was Mexico, and that's because Claudia Sheinbaum's administration did this thing called, in Spanish, it translates to basic basket. And so for the equivalent of like $40, you can get enough food to feed your family of like rice, beef, a couple vegetables, a gallon of milk, these basics. And in fact, that price has come down by like 12% over the past year. And she did this, it's effectively a price control, but it's voluntary. So in fact, Walmart of Mexico participates in this program. But she got a bunch of farmers and suppliers and retailers to all buy into this program. She negotiated this big deal. And they all offer like a basic basket of goods for a low price for Mexican families. She just used kind of the weight of the government to say, hey, I think groceries should be cheaper for Mexicans, and how can we work together to do it?
Haremos un acuerdo para que continúe la estabilidad, que no sube el precio de la canasta básica con los empresarios.
So, there is some movement happening here. The reality is our food system is amazing. It has made food much cheaper than it was. But it has some real weaknesses. Weaknesses that are being exposed in the last few years and that a lot of people are feeling when they go to the grocery store. Those are market failures, and that is where the government steps in to ensure that our food system works for the consumers, the people who need to be able to rely on affordable food, and not for the corporations that provide it.
That was a very good video.
The bird flu, and this one is profits per shareholder of Cal-Maine
that's crazy.
Foods going up at the same time. So these.
That was a good video. Pretty sure we're about to beat Liza P. At least the DLC. Pretty sure it was this one. glare on my TV. Oh, cool. I already have that +1 version. Literally equipped. Here we go. Okay, that was from Simon, I think. Oh wow, this is from Lee.
This must be Valentinus in his wife's chambers, if I had to guess. So many bloodstains. I don't think they made it out of here alive. Even a former leader of the Order was helpless when death came calling.
Puppet pin? Arm of God, maybe? Yeah, that was definitely from Simon. Okay. Cool. Up the table. Through the wall. Not cool. Not cool. Not cool. Not very epic of you. I love this gun so much. I love this weapon so much. Oh yeah, this screams final boss. Who are they already fighting? Fuck, what did I say? God damn it. What did I say? Fuck. The last battle. The end of this overture is approaching. Revisit the unfinished stories from your journey. Unspoken words and unfulfilled promises may all disappear when the overture ends. Okay. I think I've done more or less all of the stuff I need to. Except for that one, but that's not a quest. Let's go finish the DLC!
Where's the legend I faced before?
Shut up, you filthy puppet!
Oh, no. I must ask. Did you actually believe you could save your beloved apprentice? And who might you be?
Sure.
Oh, how sweet! Now our guest of honor, Leia Lawrence Rodan, takes the stage one more time.
I will tear off your damn head and rip out your head! That is, if your soul is even in there! I swore an oath to Carl. I swore!
Time to exit my stage.
Damn. I got greedy. That is the King of Riddles.
This is so much fun!
That's the guy on the telephone we've been seeing throughout the playthrough. I recognize his voice. But honestly, I don't think I need him.
Tick-tock, tick-tock. Romeo's on the clock, and you appear to be nothing but talk.
Okay, I do need you. Help.
I swore I would never be late again. Won't lose anyone else. No, Romeo. No, not anyone.
This is exactly what I've been waiting for! This The alchemists offered me nothing but boredom.
That's sick! That's sick! What the fuck? Why are you why are you so cool?
You'll offer me something greater, won't you? Go on and show me! Share your pain! Show me your truest fears!
As you wish. I will carve dread into your eyes that will haunt you forever.
God damn! The fuck am I even supposed to do there? Finally, a challenging fight! I've kind of been coasting through the entire goddamn game. Granted, I am like level 400, but still.
Oh, how sweet! Now, our guest of honor, Leia, Flora, Smoder, take the stage one more time.
I will tear off your damn head and rip out your head. That is, if your soul is even in there. My soul swore an oath to Carlo. I swore I would never be late again. I won't lose anyone else. No, Romeo. No, not anyone.
Oh, thank God. You just saved my life, Lee. You just absolutely saved my life. You just absolutely saved my life. Okay. Badass cutscene, but like, I want to fight the guy.
As you wish. I will carve dread into your eyes that will haunt you forever.
Ah! Fucking hell!
How stubborn and foolish. How very human.
God, that's so sick. That's so sick. That's so sick! Oh, fuck. What's he doing now? I'm out of healing. Holy shit! That was a good fight. God damn. That's so sick! What the fuck? That's some anime shit right there. What the fuck?
It was fun while it lasted.
That was amazing. Worth $30. Absolutely. Good game. Good DLC. Go play it. It's really good. Oh.
Thank you.
They look like a superhero.
It's yours now.
Cool. I'm gonna shred through the rest of the game with it.
All this time, I wondered why you look so familiar. And now I know.
Damn, I actually kind of want to cry. I can feel it like building. That was a very good DLC. Like, oh my god. This is Vanini with the puppet of the future in the background. Cry away? I mean, I'm not actually going to cry. It didn't get me that good. Like, I can just feel... I can feel it, if you understand what I mean. Oh my god, it's Geppetto!
I believe in you. Carry on. Don't forget, this is your story now.
Are you telling me the nameless puppet killed Lee? And then stole Romeo's ergo soul, whatever. Put it into a puppet, which we then are about to fight in the King of Puppets. God, Geppetto sucks. Ew, get your hair off the ground. Ew. Ew. It looked nasty. I can handle blood and guts all over me, but don't put my hair on the ground, motherfucker. Now I'm curious. I think he's up there, the stairs.
It's crawling with puppets. You. This place is crawling. Honor and I'll never forgive you. Nice try. I shall It seems the hotel is the only other option.
Painter's guy.
You know that stalker? The Hound? Wow. I haven't seen... I'm so... You're not my looks, but I wouldn't be much of a tour guide. My family, that's... I suppose my...
lyrics? Another one with lyrics? Actually, kind of like that. Sort of.
Welcome to Hotel Pro.
I've been investigating myself. What I mean? Try. You're welcome. May I? What?
Oh, it's you. Betrayal. I shall give you. However, it's up to you.
the snow, melting down the sea below. Celebrate a brand new day to start again.
We got the humanity for it. Good. I don't like this outfit. Okay, I'm gonna take a little smoke break after I go in here.
The city asked me.
Took us 24 hours to go through the base game, up to New Game Plus, and beat the DLC. That ain't bad. That is a very good length of a game. Especially for a game like this. We're not done. I just want to take a little break. Because we lost everything. We had to pay the price. Reminiscing, but I traded all for your sweet embrace. Thing. We had to pay the price. Not two faces. Well, right, there's 11 wars. All the ages. I know. I just say a thing of beauty. I know. Games that costed a ball. A thing of beauty, I know. I think we're actually gonna switch gears to Horizon Zero Dawn. I think that's what I want to do. We'll start it over.
That's so sick! What the fuck?
That's some anime shit right there. What the fuck?
It was fun.
Hell yeah. Been up the stairs. I'm going back to the cooler Ganondorf thing. Do we agree it's because he's a robot? Like, him being a robot's what makes him cooler, right? It's not just me. You're not gonna believe what my boss just told me. Is it positive? I ask, knowing the answer. Talking about the long red hair. Oh, okay, fair enough. You only everything I ever dreamed of, ever dreamed of. Oh no. Okay. They're probably not wrong, but they're right for the wrong reasons. Just saying. I don't disagree that less TikTok for everyone would be bad, but they're fucking stupid. I'm not saying that, but there's a lot of context that can be missed in what is TikTok up to? 3 minutes? I'm not saying be ignorant. I'm saying maybe have other sources besides only TikTok, is what I'm saying. I'm not even disagreeing with you. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Like, I just don't like TikTok. I only open that to upload my own shit, and then I close it, like, immediately. Because I am not getting sunk down that rabbit hole. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Have I found out about anything? I mean, I'm not any better. I use Reddit. Like, that's where I get 90% of my shit. But that kind of has the same issue that TikTok has, is it's all its own kind of ecosystem. You have a habit of the algorithm, or even you as like a user curate your own garden, and you don't normally seek out things that you don't like. And I'm even guilty of that. Like, I don't go on the fucking conservative subreddit because I don't want a fucking migraine. So I'm not gonna really know what the hive mind's thinking about outside of my own hive mind, if that makes sense. Exactly. They're all either rage bait or it's just their own echo and my own echo, because everyone has their own echo now. Absolutely. And that's not even really arguable. That's just the internet. An algorithm will either send you stuff to make you mad or send you stuff that you absolutely love. You're not going to really see anything in between. It's those two specific things. And TikToks is actually exceedingly good at knowing you. Even just by downloading it onto your phone, it knows you. I'll tell you why. Because my algorithm is fucking goth women and fucking video games. Just nail me to this fucking board because they nailed it. So it's perfect. Exactly, that's what I'm saying. I did discover a very fucked up, kind of horrifying trend yesterday. YouTube's subreddit had a post on there yesterday that I seen that had the thumbnails blurred. And all they said was, look up transparent cleaning. I can't show you it for extremely obvious reasons, but it's literally just women cleaning in like the sheerest of sheer lingerie. Pussy on full display, tits everywhere, on YouTube. And that kind of opened my eyes a little bit. The holy shit. How does this get past a bot? This, what? Like, it wasn't even age restricted. Like, I don't fucking get it. I'm literally just type into YouTube transparent cleaning. That's it. Just type transparent cleaning. I'm not a prude. I'm like the opposite of a prude. But at the minimum, that should be age restricted. Like, minimum. But it's literally just those two words. Am I wrong, Noel? I know you're doing it right now. I can feel it. I don't even need to actually click on it. I just type in the word transparent. I cannot hit enter or I will get banned. I guarantee you, each and every one of these has, I'm just saying. It's, what the fuck? And these are not small channels. I actually watched one. One has like 70,000 followers. I clicked on one. 70,000 followers. And YouTube doesn't know it's there? What? I don't fucking get it. A part of me thinks it's, I don't know, I don't want to say fucking intentional, but it sure as fuck feels like it. Oh, fuck, I need a drink. It's just irritating. It really is irritating. That shit pisses me off. And I don't even mind that, like, the women are doing it, or even the men. Fuck it, I don't care. But, like, do it on the right platform. That's all I'm asking. It's literally the only thing I'm asking. I'm even into it. Cleaning while naked? Oh my god. More, please. But, like, not on YouTube. Oh my god. What the hell? I don't really, like... Hang on. I'm gonna send you the exact one that I seen. No, that the one that actually, like, got me. Just give me a second. It's in my history somewhere. It was this one. I'm like 90% sure. I have to, like, double and triple check that I'm sending it to you. God, imagine how weird it would be to just randomly get a DM with this. God damn it. It was these. Like, motherfucker, it has 2.5 million views. This one has 2.2. I can't get over this. Like, what the fuck? Oh my god. Roll me up, tight. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Where's my pipe? There it is. Which came as some surprise. I spoke into his eyes. I thought you died alone. Long, long time ago. Two-Face with the man who sold the world. For years and years I roamed. You so gazely stare. You spoke to me. I must have died alone. A long, long time ago. You never lost control. Your face to face with a man who sold the world. You never lost control. Your face to face with a man who sold the world. I don't want no letterboxing. I hate that shit. Balanced. Play. Did that crash? He didn't like that. it really didn't like me clicking play on Horizon Zero Dawn. It overloaded my encoder. That's not good. Hi. I'm back. I know. I closed OBS and I started it again. We're gonna try that one more time. And if it does it again, then I guess I'm not playing Horizon. We'll find something else. I'm a little bit worried that it's gonna do it with Stellar Blade, honestly. I'm gonna play Stellar Blade on Saturday. I guess I'm gonna be playing Horizon off stream. Because they're beefy fucking games. And I can't stream and play at the same time. Yet. Eventually, I'm going to set up this fucking laptop, like I said. I just haven't had the energy. I've been sick for the past fucking 3 weeks. July has sucked so far. More or less. I could play it on PlayStation, which is where I was playing it. But, I did just spend $60 to buy them on PC, so I want to play them either on my off time or for you all. I have not decided. They're very good games. Hmm. Maybe we'll play this. Shit, I haven't played this in forever. I wonder how bad it'd fuck up. Okay. Decide. Death Stranding, the first one, or Deus Ex Human Revolution. How you doing? Oh, what do I want to do? I have this song stuck in my head. Which one's scarier? What kind of horror are you looking for? Are you looking for spooky? Or are you looking for corporations rule the world and everyone has cyberware and with the push of a button, a corporation can kill us all? I don't know which one's scarier, but I can know which one I'd choose. That's the second one. Deus Ex is the second one. Pressure washing 30 years of moss. That has to be satisfying. Please take a video. Spooky. I know, right? Flip a coin. Okay. Which one's which? Let's say spooky is less existentially dreadful. We're probably gonna play Death Stranding. But just for shits and giggles. Pressure washer TikToker can comment. That content would definitely go crazy on there, for sure. It's absolutely satisfying. I love pressure washing. It's like my favorite outdoor activity. I absolutely watch that. If you never played Power Wash Simulator, you also need to play that. It's really fun. It was on sale for like $13 yesterday or today. Never mind, it ended. The Steam sale ended. So what did they replace it with? Actually, nothing. Wait, maybe Rimroll, $30. That ain't bad. I don't mind dirt. At least as long as it's not on my, like, skin. If it's on my clothes, I don't give a fuck. But if it's on my skin, I kind of care. Anyway, heads, Death Stranding, tails, Deus Ex. That didn't count. That also didn't count. God damn it. I don't want to play Deus Ex. I do, but I don't. I don't want a chance that my computer will fuck up. Because it's a kind of older game. And I don't want to have to reset my computer. Because it froze or something. But that does mean I have to install 75 gigabytes. So it will take it a second. Space Daryl! Is it space? I thought it took place in, like, Arkansas. I'm gonna do what I want. I'm just making a big deal out of it. I have to keep talking. I have no... Sci-fi Daryl. Fuck. While we... Oh, why is it queued? The fuck? Come on. Go get my brakes fixed. Hopefully won't be gone too long. You should be back around the same time this is done installing. About an hour. Hour and a half. I don't think brakes take that long. Talk to you later. I'll be around. Ugh.
Yeah, I know what you're thinking.
Hey, Vsauce, Michael here.
Out of 10. Nothing about this is okay. That's like 6 jokes here. Oh. Tell all.
Oh,
Majestic. Thank you. Fuck, I just completely blinked. Thanks, God damn it! Thank you for the gifted sub. Holy shit. I did fucking reset right there. Oh my god. That's what I need. I need a drink. Congratulations. No more ads for you. I'll be right back. You gotta get me a drink. Then we'll take a hit. Oh, National Hotel. Bottle store around the corner, probably. Oh. Okay, in case you don't know what the fuck Death Stranding is, I'm going to read you the Twitch plot synopsis from IGDB. Death Stranding is an action game set in the post-apocalyptic United States. Players control Sam Porter Bridges, a courier tasked with reconnecting isolated cities via communication network while delivering essential cargo. The gameplay blends traversal, resource management, and narrative elements with focus on social connectivity through asynchronous multiplayer. It is known for its unique mechanics, atmospheric world, and philosophical themes. The director's cut includes more character action, extended storylines, and through new missions and a unique social strand system to stay connected with other players around the globe. I love you, Kojima. Never change. God himself could not force you to change, I think. It's at 40%. You ain't got that much longer.
How the world feels lived in, and
Credit cards explained with bananas.
Cards. Monkeys use leaves to pay for bananas. What are credit cards? Monkeys use leaves to pay for bananas. Monkey eat banana. Life good. Monkey want more banana, but doesn't have the leaves to pay for them. So monkey use A leaf card. This card allows Monkey to buy bananas now and pay later. Monkey is borrowing leaves from Monkey Bank. How do credit cards work? When Monkey uses Leaf Card to buy bananas, the Monkey Bank pays for those bananas. Monkey now owes the bank those leaves. Monkey has around 30 days to pay back the leaves. If Monkey pays back the leaves in time, everything is fine. If not, well, we'll talk about that in a minute. How do you get a credit card? First, Monkey go to the Monkey Bank. But Monkey Bank won't give leaf cards to just any monkey. Monkey have to prove they pay for things regularly, they pay back leaves they owe, and they pay back on time. All this information goes into one number called a credit score. This is a number monkey banks use to decide how likely you are to pay back your leaves on time. The better monkeys score, the more likely they are to be approved for a leaf card, and the more leaves they are allowed to borrow. In the US, a score above 740 is good. A score above 800 is very good, while anything below 580 is not worth eating. I mean not good. Credit limit. But using a leaf card doesn't mean Monkey has unlimited leaves. In fact, most beginner cards only let Monkey borrow around 1,000 leaves. But as Monkey Bank trust Monkey more, they allow more leaves to be borrowed. But why use credit cards instead of your own money? There are a few reasons. Maybe Monkey can't afford to buy bananas now, but can afford to pay in smaller amounts over time. Maybe Monkey want to build up credit score, so Monkey banks trust them with larger loans like a car or a house or anything. Maybe an unexpected expense has come up. Monkey needs to borrow leaves to pay for it. Leaf cards are also generally more secure. If someone steals Monkey's card, Monkey won't lose his leaves. The leaf card uses the bank's leaves. Monkey banks are usually very quick to stop thieves from using Monkey's card. Leaf cards are also safer against scams. If Monkey accidentally buys fake bananas, the Monkey Bank will step in to help because it's their leaves at risk. But the biggest reason most monkeys sign up are rewards. Monkey banks want monkeys to use leaf cards, so they give monkeys bonuses for doing so. Rewards can be extra leaves, banana points to use for banana hotels, banana restaurants, or car rentals, banana miles to use for monkey flights, or gift cards to use at specific monkey stores. Most cards offer a sign-up bonus. If monkeys spend a certain amount in the first few months, monkey get more rewards. The different types of credit cards. Different leaf cards have different bonuses. Some monkeys prefer discounts on everyday banana shopping. Some prefer to build up banana points for Monkey Holiday. Some cards are only available to the most wealthy and elite monkeys. These cards are rumored to include free flights, hotels, and event tickets. Because you know who needs free things? Rich Monkey. Leaf cards sound pretty good. Monkey can use Monkey Bank's leaves and even get perks for doing so. It's a win-win. What could possibly go wrong?
So much. No!
This is the negative side of leaf cards. This is what happens if Monkey doesn't pay back leaves on time. If Monkey doesn't pay back all the leaves they borrowed, Monkey Bank will charge them extra. These are called interest rates. Interest just means extra cost. It's the cost of borrowing leaves. An interest rate is just a percentage of the total amount of leaves Monkey owes. Stay with me now. So if Monkey borrow 100 leaves with an interest rate of 10%, Monkey have to pay back the 100 leaves plus 10 leaves for interest. Interest rates are only added when Monkey doesn't pay back full amount of leaves on time or only pays the minimum. Compound interest. Many monkeys confused
The
by
worst
compound interest.
fucking thing in the world.
It's not very interesting.
It's dangerous.
I've never known the touch of a woman. Basically, compound interest is Monkey Bank charging extra for every day Monkey doesn't pay back leaves. They charge a percentage of Monkey's debt, which keeps getting bigger every day Monkey doesn't pay back leaves. Let's break it down. Monkey borrows 100 leaves from the Monkey Bank with a monthly interest rate of 2%. But after 1 month, Monkey forgets to pay them back. So the Monkey Bank adds 2% of 100, which equals 2 leaves to Monkey's debt, which is now 102 leaves. After 2 months, the bank adds 2% of 102, which equals 2.04 leaves to Monkey's debt, which is now 104.04 leaves. After 3 months, the bank adds 2% of 104.04, 4, which equals 2.08 leaves to Monkey's debt, which is now 106.12 leaves. This amount seems small, but can add up quickly, and the more leaves Monkey borrow, the more interest Monkey have to pay. Remember, it's 2% of Monkey's new debt every day, not the original 100 leaves. This is one of the reasons leaf card debt is so hard to get out of. Every day Monkey doesn't pay, Monkey's total debt goes up. Technically, Monkey could only pay back the minimum to avoid additional late fees.
Don't do that.
But Monkey will still get hit with interest. And
Don't do
most
that.
of the leaves will go towards that interest instead of towards reducing Monkey's original debt. Fees. To get leaf cards set up, Monkey Bank will sometimes charge setup fee. If monkeys don't pay back leaves in time, Monkey Bank will charge late fee. Just to have leaf card for a year, some monkey banks will charge an annual fee. Monkey want to take leaves out of Leaf ATM? There's a fee. Monkey use card too much? Fee. Monkey not use card enough? Fee. Monkey want to buy bananas from other monkey country. Fee. Monkey try to buy 2005 film starring Emma Thompson. Nanny McPhee. No coffee for me. I'll just have tea. I don't want no fee. I just want to be. The ops trying to catch me, but I'm in a tree because I'm a monkey. Motherfucker. Sorry about that. Tips for credit cards. This is not financial advice. Please do not sue Monkey. But if Monkey was going to get a credit card, Monkey would remember these things. Credit cards are powerful tools, and with great power comes great responsibility. Credit cards are not free money. Monkeys should always check the APR, or annual percentage rate, first. This shows Monkey's interest rate for the year, including some other fees. Monkey should pick a card or cards that give rewards on things Monkey uses most. Monkey only spend what Monkey can afford to pay within the month. If Monkey want to keep credit score good, Monkey try to only spend 30% before paying back. Monkey make sure to track all expenses. Monkey set up reminders to pay off credit card bill. And Monkey always pay back in full. Thanks for watching. Monkey is still blown away by how many monkeys have joined the troop. Monkey has also launched a Patreon if any monkeys are interested. It has everything from your name being featured in the...
I really want to watch the tariff one. What the fuck? What the fuck?
What are tariffs? Monkeys live in two countries, Monkeyland and Bananaland. Monkeyland has many monkey, but not many banana. Bananaland has many banana, but not many monkey. Monkeyland monkeys need more banana, and since Bananaland grows so many, they can sell them for cheap. So Monkeyland buy banana from Bananaland. When Monkey Country buy thing from other monkey country, this is called importing. When a monkey country sells something to other monkey country, this is called exporting. Bananaland monkeys make money. Monkeyland monkeys get banana for cheap. Monkeys happy. Monkeys friends. Life good. Monkeyland government put tariff on all bananas from Bananaland. A tariff is a tax, an extra charge to bring banana from Bananaland into Monkeyland. When monkey get food delivered, monkey pay for food. Monkey pay for delivery. A tariff is like the service fee. Bananaland banana price usually stay the same, but now Monkeyland monkeys also have to pay Monkeyland government to buy them. How do tariffs work? Tariffs can be dollar amount, or a percentage of the cost of item. Most monkey countries use percentage tariffs, but they call them ad valorem to make monkey sound smart. Tariffs can get really specific. Unripe banana can have different tariffs to ripe ones, even though they both banana. Even banana cannot escape bureaucracy. Trade terms. When monkey government not use tariffs, this is called free trade. When monkey country export more banana than they import, this called a trade surplus. But when monkey country import more banana than export, this is called trade deficit. What happens when tariffs are used? Price of imported banana goes up. Monkeyland banana stores happy, as there are no more cheap bananas to compete with. But less banana competition can also mean banana quality go down. Local banana becomes monkey's only option. Local price can also go up to just under Bananaland banana. Monkeyland monkeys frustrated. Monkeys have to choose between paying more for good banana or eat worse banana for cheap. Monkeyland government makes money every time monkeys import bananas from Bananaland. But Bananaland government can retaliate. Then Monkeyland could retaliate. Then Banana Land. This is called a trade war. You could say it's guerrilla warfare. No, wait, but why do monkey government do this? There are many reasons. Maybe Monkeyland government want to make local banana more attractive to buy, even if they don't have as much or aren't as good. Maybe Monkeyland government jealous of Banana Land's bananas, and instead of telling them how they feel, they try to ruin their economy. Maybe Monkeyland government used tariffs as bargaining tools for more important political negotiations. Or maybe Monkeyland government simply want to make more money. So if tariffs make everything more expensive, why do we even have them? Well, monkey government want money. That's pretty much it. Monkey government may think they help small business with tariffs, but this isn't always true. Some monkey businesses import other things from Banana Land to help run business. Tariffs make these more expensive. Monkeys have to pay more. Monkeys stress. Monkeys tired of this bullshit. Big banana corporations could lose some money from tariffs, but small banana stand could go out of business. Future products can also be delayed because of sudden increase in tariffs. Products Monkey was really looking forward to. The future of tariffs. Tariffs affect physical products, things monkeys can touch with monkey hands. But how will monkey government tariff digital products? Ebooks, AI-generated artwork, NFTs, environmental tariffs. Some monkey governments use environmental tariffs, taxing countries that harm monkeys' natural habitat. Monkey government tax products based on how much carbon emissions it took to make product. The Banana War. Yes, this really happened. Monkey often use bananas to explain money. However, this time, when monkeys say bananas, monkey mean actual bananas. In 1993, the European monkeys gave their friends, the Caribbean monkeys, a discount on tariffs for their bananas. This was to support Caribbean monkeys' struggling economy by giving them tax breaks on their bananas. But American monkeys were not happy. They import banana too and didn't get discount. They thought it was unfair European monkeys were playing favorites. So the American monkeys put tariffs on European monkeys' other products in retaliation. Eventually, the WTO, the World Trade Orangutan, had to step in. But this banana trade war lasted nearly 20 years before Euro monkeys finally gave US monkeys lower tariffs on bananas as well. Thank you. To say thank you to all 240,000 monkeys that are now in troop, Primate Economics has donated $500 to Save the Chimps, a chimpanzee sanctuary in Florida that's helped rescue monkeys from research laboratories, the pet trade, and entertainment industry. Remember, apes. What is crypto? Monkeys use leaves
It's ought to
to
be
buy
good.
things. Leaves used by most monkeys as currency. But there are some downsides to leaves. Leaves controlled by monkey banks. Every time monkeys buy something with leaves, monkey banks take a bit extra. Buying things with leaves often takes a long time for monkey banks to process, especially if monkeys send leaves to other monkey countries. Monkey banks can print more leaves, which can cause inflation. Not every monkey has access to monkey bank. Leaves can be faked. Monkey bank isn't always open, so monkeys invent new currency. Monkeys use bananas. How does crypto work? Bananas are not controlled by one monkey or monkey bank. Bananas are controlled by entire troop. Every time monkey buys something with banana, there are usually no fees. Or maybe just a very small fee, unless it's particularly busy. Buying things with bananas is very quick, even internationally. Every monkey can do it without having to go to monkey bank. Some bananas have limited supply, which means no inflation. Bananas can't be faked. Monkeys can also trade bananas 24/7. Blocks. But monkeys need a way to keep track of all banana transactions. Banks use receipts to keep track of all leaf transactions, but they control it and keep most of the information to themselves. So monkeys write down their banana transactions. Then they are added to the Big Rock, or block for short, where all monkeys can see them all the time. Every monkey even gets a copy of the block, instead of it all being controlled by one monkey bank. Crypto mining. These are the monkeys that etch each banana transaction into the block. The banana miners check each banana transaction to make sure everything is right. They throw out any obviously fake trades, then etch each correct banana transaction into the block. Finally, when the block is full, the banana miners must guess the correct code for the block. This is like a password they don't remember. They just keep trying until one of them gets it right. This is called proof of work. Once a monkey guesses right, they are rewarded with bananas. All other monkeys can quickly check the number and confirm it works. This method of tracking bananas is safe. No one monkey controls the block, and every monkey can see the block because block is big. If a monkey tries to sneak a block full of fake transactions, all monkeys can see it and reject the block. What is the blockchain? When the banana miners have finished a block, they share it with every monkey in troop. Every monkey gets a copy of the new block. Every time this happens, monkeys simply add another block to the chain. This called the blockchain. Each block has its own code and the code of the previous block. This is what makes them a chain. Monkeys can't go back and change a block without re-guessing all the codes for the following blocks, which is nearly impossible. How was crypto invented? The creator of bananas is a bit of a mystery. No monkey knows for sure. There are monkeys that claim they invented bananas, but this is very unlikely. All monkeys know for sure is the name Satoshi Nakamoto. Wait a minute. If I remove the A, T, S, H, and 2 O's, rearrange the remaining letters.
Donkey Kong.
Investing in crypto. Most monkeys buy crypto like a stock, buying when the price is low and selling when it's high. At least that's the plan. Some monkeys see crypto value go up, crypto more rare, crypto more valuable. So monkeys get excited and invest in crypto without even thinking about risks. This is called aping. Yes. Really. Unlike most stocks, crypto, very volatile. If stock market is smooth car ride through countryside, crypto is rocket-powered roller coaster. Crypto is still a very new currency. Things like news, rumors, even one monkey tweet can hugely affect crypto price. Some monkeys choose to buy crypto and not sell for a very long time, no matter what happens. This is called hodling. Disadvantages. Some cryptocurrencies have unlimited supply, which can lead to losing value. Crypto become common. Crypto miners need a lot of equipment to mine crypto. This often has negative environmental effects as more and more crypto is mined. Crypto also has a shady reputation, as some monkeys use it to buy illegal items. There is a common crypto scam where some monkeys, not saying who, promote their new cryptocurrency to a lot of unsuspecting monkeys. Monkeys get excited. Like, really excited. Monkeys invest in crypto. Crypto price goes up, then monkey sells most of the crypto. Crypto price goes down, leaving all other monkeys with no money and crypto that is close to worthless. This is called a rug pull. While most monkeys agree the blockchain is safe, monkeys can still steal bananas from other individual monkeys. And while the number of monkeys trading with bananas is increasing, most monkeys still prefer to use leaves. The future of crypto. There are many different cryptocurrencies popping up every day, some with plenty of research behind them, and some that are more of a joke. Some monkeys say crypto is the future. Other monkeys say it will never be. But most monkeys say,
That's not good. Oh yeah? Thank you for lurking. Okay. I don't want to read all that. I want it to be read to me, Kojima. That's what you're here for. I'm kidding. I've already played like the first 4 hours of this. God damn. Forgot how pretty this game is. My controller just vibrated like crazy. How rude. Norman Reedus. This supposed to be Goosebumps? I'm just seeing to return to you, right? This is very nasty. Fair warning. Kojima, you sick fuck. You can't hear the game?
Plenty of traitors.
The
Not
better-
much left of us now, save for a few honest folks. And on top of that, not much left of me either. Got soaked from neck to toe.
I can't help you with that. I make deliveries, that's all.
This is Bridges Central Dispatch. Freelance contractor Sam Porter Bridges. Receiver is standing by for drop.
Headed into town. Watch yourself. Those things never stay gone for long. The time full fast forwards whatever it touches. But it can't wash everything away. The past just won't let go. I'll see you around. Sam Porter Bridges.
We're heading to that city over there.
Here it goes. Sweaty clothes. Liberty. Let it blend. You understand and know. Play my tricks. Fresh mind. Don't be so serious. Don't be so serious. Don't be so serious. Don't be so serious. Watch your word. Tend it does. As we forget. As we move on. Still, I refuse to let you slip away. Don't be so serious. 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 Don't be so serious.
Beginning scan. Cargo verified. Thank you. Delivering cargo.
What took you so long? It's not like the legend to come in late.
Had to wait out the storm. Lost my bike.
Sounds like you've been through the ringer. Luckily, our goods are in perfect condition. Well, you did keep us waiting. Great work.
So many menus.
Special commission for Sam Porter Bridges. Priority 1.
Igor, Bridges Corpse Disposal. Sam Porter, I presume? Right. Not the touchy-feely type. Document said you had some kind of phobia.
Bridges Corpse Disposal? What happened?
Look, gotta get a move on. I'll explain as we go. Come on.
This is where I found churches from.
Come and take a look.
One of the best fucking artists I've ever found from a video game.
He's got a date with the incinerator.
How long since he flatlined?
We don't know the exact TOD, but I'd say it's been upwards of 40 hours.
He wasn't quarantined?
Not sick. This is a suicide.
Jesus.
We're just lucky we found him at all. Got him on ice ASAP, but who knows when he'll go necro.
Where are you taking him?
Closest incinerator's to the north.
This route's crawling with BTs. Sure you can't use another?
I wish I could, but there's no time.
Then just burn the poor bastard right here.
You put all that chiralium in the air so close to town? Can't do it.
Better that than trying for the incinerator.
Hey, we can do this. We just need someone like you with dooms.
Well, he's already in the first stages of necrosis. If we don't hurry, this place is a crater.
So how about it? Can we count on you? Then Bridges hereby enters into a contract with Sam Porter.
Sam. Just Sam. And I can't spot BTs. Just sense them.
That's why we came prepared.
A bridge baby, huh?
With its help in you, we'll be able to stay one step ahead of them.
Still so fucking freaky. What's wrong with you?
Makes me feel like
I love you. Give me a hug.
Well, you are plugging into the other side. Freaks me out too.
Roll out. Different when I was a kid. America was a country. Anybody could go anywhere they damn well pleased. No need for couriers like yourself. We had highways, airplanes. Hell, you could even visit other countries. Hard to imagine it now. As you can see, the Death Stranding poked us full of holes. Fucked us beyond all recognition. Then if you were lucky enough to survive, the timefall came and washed you away. Then those freaks from the beach showed up. Worlds of the living and the dead all mixed together. And that's when folks started holing up in the cities. Couriers like yourself got put up on a pedestal.
Further to the incinerator. This guy's about to pop.
Shit. We're gonna have to cut to the BTs. Stalled.
Those assholes got us right where they want us. Get us out of here.
Sam, can you see anything?
No, nothing.
BB must be busted or something.
they're here. I can't get you out! Sam!
Shut up. Don't even breathe.
Welcome back. Jesus Christ. Just be safe. Basically, whenever someone dies, what equates to a nuke goes off. But Sam can survive said nuke. Because he basically gets reborn. More or less. I think. Cheers. Norman Reedus and his funky fetus. Norman Reedus' ass. I'll put it like this. I know for a fact that Kojima has scans of certain people's feet for this game. And the next. So I'm not going to say no. Because I know for a fact they have his feet.
Falling down, land and bridges.
I hate this.
Falling down, my fair lady.
Nursery rhymes just fucking freak me out.
Once there was an explosion. A bang which gave rise to life as we know it. And then came the next explosion.
And the next. And the next.
An explosion that will be our last.
Pretty good intro so far, though. Definitely catches your fucking attention. Mama. I just witnessed a killing of a man.
Oh, you're awake. So, how does it feel to be back in the world of the living? Don't worry. I'm a doctor. Well, a coroner, originally. Call me Dead Man. I'm well acquainted with the dead. Not like you, of course. Contrary to the name, I've never actually died. I would advise against that. I'm no expert, but I can assure you it's for your own protection. See?
So I'm a prisoner.
These aren't handcuffs. They're cutting-edge devices that keep us all connected.
Us? Oh, us.
Yup. Bridges. Humanity's best hope for the future. Or avoiding extinction, if you prefer.
Right. Where am I? What time is it?
Watch me. Try pressing it against your skin, like this. Relax. That just means your body's got a good connection to the cufflink. Look, look. The cuffs will watch over you 24 hours a day. That is to say, we will. We're here to help.
What the hell? 2 days?
During that time, we took the liberty of collecting fluid samples from you. You're a repatriate. That makes you very special.
What happened to the CD guys?
Central Knot was obliterated in the Annihilation. Game over, man. Place is a crater. The only ones to get to continue were you, for obvious reasons, and your broken bridge baby.
Is it all right?
It's been marked for disposal. Didn't work anymore. Why keep it? We lost everyone. Not just corpse disposal. My team, HQ, all of Redefort, every soul in Central Knot City. We're at our base, in Capital Knot City now. Or should I say, our new headquarters. Sudbury seemed the logical choice. But our implementation team has been decimated, and there's only so much they can do in 2 days. Things here are a mess. Fortunately, the director and his support team were out of town at the time, so the chain of command remains intact. I hate to do this so soon, but I have a job for you. This stencil is from when you repatriated? What's the other mark from?
A clinging woman in a cave.
I see. Aphenphosmphobia. No wonder you were out there alone, where no one could touch you. I'll try to be more careful, Sam. So, the job is an urgent delivery. I need you to bring the president some morphine.
What president? America's gone. You talking about the mayor of Central Knot?
No, not the mayor. America lives on, Sam. The president is in the final stages of cancer, in critical condition, but there's still time.
Why me?
Look, Sam. Do as I ask, and I promise it will all make sense.
Why don't you do it?
Because I'm not really here. Apologies. This is just a chirogram. And here, come the tears. Allergic reaction to the chiral transmission. I'm actually over in the isolation ward in the big triangle building. Here is the morphine. Bridges hereby enters into a contract with Sam Porter.
Come on, you got morphine there. What's this about? Tell me the truth.
The truth, Sam, is that America's last president wants to see you in person. Are you really about to say no? Very good. I'll see you in the isolation ward.
Beginning scan. Scanning Bridges ID. Verifying ID. Beginning scan. Have a pleasant journey.
Delivery order for Sam Porter Bridges. Request transport of morphine to isolation ward for immediate administration to the president. Check the map on your cufflinks if you're lost, Sam. The isolation ward should be pretty. If you're not sure how to get there, try it out and...
Okay. There we go.
Sam, if you want to confirm you're headed the right way, check your compass. It'll never steer you wrong. Provided you have a destination, that is. Central wasn't just home to Bridges HQ. It was also the seat of the Reconstructionist movement. If the president hadn't required special treatment, she would have never left. And if she hadn't, we wouldn't have either.
I need to go to the bathroom really quick. And my headset also needs to charge. So give me a second. time is it? 6:30. Welcome back. Thank you. Whew. I think that might be it for today. I only have one more nug. That's all I got. Which is, not gonna lie, that is a decent sized nug. A decent size. It'll last me basically all day tomorrow, or at least a couple of hits. I'm gonna get some more probably today or tomorrow. I haven't really got an update on that. God, I'd fucking kill for a dab right now. So, I'm gonna be playing Horizon off stream. I have decided that because I fucking love that game and I want to get 100% of it on Steam as well. I think tonight what I'm going to do is I'm going to host that watch party for Face Off. I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to have a little date with Clove. We're going to watch that. And it'll be fun. And it will be fun. So watch out for the Discord notification. Other than that, I hope you have had a good night, good day here. I'll be back tomorrow. We'll probably run through the rest of New Game Plus of Lies of P and beat that again. Shit, we might actually do New Game Plus, honestly. That game is just so fun. Horizon is gonna happen if I can get my computer to cooperate and OBS to cooperate. Huh. Shit. But other than that, I hope you have a good night. And I think I'm gonna raid out. I don't think I'll start up again, even if Dad gets on. So I'll see you all later tonight in the Discord, and that's about it. Let's go raid someone. Who's live? Trina! 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 Trina's the one that made my bottle. They made this. I won it from them. Let's go say hi. I will see y'all later. Bye-bye, Julia. Cheers. Take one more hit before we leave.